Khalil Rountree. I'm not sure if you know that, but you're still known in Brazil for being the guy that maybe knocked out Anderson Silva in training, maybe knocking him out in training. Uh, you have talked about that in the past already, but do you think that anything that happens, this thing about Anderson Silva probably helped you get to this position faster than you would have if nothing had happened? If Anderson had not mentioning training with you and getting knocked out in training?
As far as that, I don't understand why that becomes a thing, but Anderson is he's my friend, like he's a friend and a mentor, and he's taught me, a lot of things, and he just has a big heart. He's like my big brother. So I don't know if what the crazy stuff's about, but yeah, he's been a very good help in my direction,
Do you think that him saying that, coming to the media and say that, was just a way of him maybe trying to promote you as well?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
You were 4-0 when you got in the UFC, in the Ultimate Fighter, and it didn't go well, and you in the finals. But do you think that maybe you were kind of forced to mature as a fighter in the big stage in the UFC, in the Ultimate Fighter?
I don't think that I was forced. I think it was a choice because I wanted to stay here, and I want to stay here. So maturing was something that I had to choose to do. And being able to come to the show after the Ultimate Fighter was it was a good learning experience, and I got to see what areas I needed to improve on, and so I started to work on that, and here we are today. Yeah.
You have shown how much you have grown as a fighter in your last fight against Gokhan Saki, knock him out. Did you, going into that fight, did you expect to beat him so fast?
No, I didn't have any expectations. I needed to make sure that I was doing my best, I didn't predict anything in my mind, or I was just ready. I showed up and ready for any possibility, and it just happened to land a left hand, so it happens. Yeah.
Do you think that win puts you in a different spot in the UFC, in a different level in the UFC, given his name and his career in kickboxing?
I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like I don't even understand the levels of UFC. Like nothing. There is no system. There's no levels. There's no ranking. It doesn't make sense. So I think that it was good for me and good for me to beat a legend. But I don't understand if it would have actually do anything for me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I was talking to Johnny Walker, your next opponent Saturday, and he said that your win against Saki wasn't impressive, and in his words, it's easy to knock out a fighter someone who's not an MMA fighter. What are your thoughts on this? Maybe it's him just trying to diminish what he have done, maybe trying to get in your mind.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, that compared to a bunch of different things that I've heard, and people say it's a lucky punch and all that, like, I am in my circle, right? I have my own mind. I have my own thing. I'm in my own world. So, good. Cool.
He's predicting a KO win for him Saturday. What's your official prediction for Saturday?
I don't predict, like I'm not a psychic. I show up, I go fight. I make sure that I'm prepared, and whatever happens, happens. Like I said, I didn't predict a knockout against Saki. I don't predict. Like, I'm a human being. You get me? So, yeah, I go in there with the goal and intention to win, however that may be. So.
We spoke in 2016. We were only 1-0 in MMA, and you said that's your dream of maybe not a dream, but you one day you would like to fight Chris Weidman because he beat Anderson and Lyoto, and you would like to find out why your friends weren't able to beat him. Do you think that this win Saturday, given Weidman's situation right now, coming off a loss to Jacare, do you think that this win could put you in a position to get that fight?
I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I said before, like I don't know how things work. I don't know if I have to win a certain fight to put me in a position, or I have to call someone out to put me in a position. I don't know. You get me? But I know that the more that I show up and the more that I fight and the more that I perform and win, that's what's going to be the thing that put me in position for any fight, any better fight. So if it happens, I'm always welcome. Like I'm willing to take that fight if it presented itself. And any other fight, I'm on a journey moving forward, and I know moving forward there's a lot of good guys, and he could be one of them that's there. So, yeah.
You were just 1-0 when you said that. Today, with this speech you have, having watched him fight so after many times since then, do you know a way to beat him? Do you know which path you would go to, if given a chance to fight him, to beat him?
Who? Chris Weidman? No, because since then, I think that he's also developed really strongly. His jiu-jitsu's gotten better, his striking's gotten better. And I haven't spent that much time actually like analyzing Chris Weidman. So I don't have a strategy at the moment to, that I would use to beat him. But a fight is a fight, man. Like at the end of the day, we both show up and get it done. But I don't know. I haven't thought about Chris Weidman in like 3 years, man. Like, yeah.
Your girlfriend was going to fight in this card, but she ended up leaving the fight against Morose. But she's also here as a guest fighter. Is it in a way better to have her around you, not fighting, but being around you as a guest fighter, because you don't have to worry as well about her fights and being worried about her performance and all that, and just focus on yourself? Or do you wish she was fighting here as well?
I mean, yeah, I wish she was fighting because she loves to fight, and she's a fantastic fighter, the best fighter. And for me, I can't wait to watch her fight again, As far as the emotional, like, her nerves and my nerves, like, I think that we do a good job of managing. Yeah, she's a guest fighter. I'm here. There's no better or worse. We both have a job, Like we have a job. So I do what I need to do. She does what she needs to do. We have a clear understanding, and it works out.
Do you hope the UFC tries to do it again for a future? When she recovers.
Both of us fighting? Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be a great experience. Absolutely. Yeah.